Hey.
That's too funny.
Hey, a vibe-by.
Lose weight while you get a hard on.
A vibe-by shake.
Oh, my gosh.
Why call like that? You got to think twice, man.
Yeah.
You always ruining your ideas. You're just selling them out.
Protein shots.
Okay, guys, here we go.
You're on the Virtual Entertainment Programming Network. TVEPN.com. From TVEPN Studios, The Slam Show. And now, your host, Slam.
Yes, welcome everyone to this special edition of The Slam Show. It is very special because this happens to be my actual birthday show.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Old man Sam.
Well, everyone out there, DJ Stallion is going to grind me and ride me like a bull.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, no.
You had your chance last night at the strip club.
Whoa! Don't give it away too much.
I didn't give anything away.
Welcome, everyone. All I got to say is we have a special show lined up for you because we have some special guests, some very meaningful individuals to my heart are here tonight. So we're just going to go ahead and go right into it with the introductions. Let's just go down the line. That'll be fine because everyone here is all connected. We're all equal and we're all having fun.
Some are erected.
And
You're erected? What?
No, some are. Someone's doing.
Starting
already.
Starting already, Sam.
I got
Yes,
Freska on one side and Lady Sage on the other. It don't get too much better than this.
you're a lucky man, Seeker. All right, let's go ahead and go with the introductions. Going on first, this young lady, she is a incredible, legendary air personality throughout all radio land. She is on 99.7 now, and she also has a lot to talk about later on the show when we do her exclusive interview on the situation that she's in. Outside of all the celebratory situations that we're going through tonight, we're going to get down deep with some serious info. So let's have all a big round of applause for Freska.
Hi, guys.
Thank you.
How you doing, dear?
Good. Thanks. I'm really happy to be here. So thanks for the invitation.
Well,
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that you're here.
Thank you.
And I'm excited.
Me
Because
too.
this is a totally different structure of a show tonight just because it is a special edition.
Yeah,
So everyone
you.
hang tight.
definitely.
Next to Freska is, how should I say this? This guy is going up the Visalis tier. He's working with so many of the big honchos in corporate, Body by Vi, all that industry. Let's have a big round of applause for Randy the Seeker.
Yeah.
Randy.
Finally.
Happy birthday, Sam.
Thank you, Randy.
Good to be here again, though.
I wanted you to be here.
No, I wanted to be here. No, but it's really good to be back here with you guys. So I'm enjoying this
It's
already.
been a whole year since you've been in the show.
Time goes
Oh
by
my
so
gosh.
fast.
I know. I think it was just because you're on this super busy schedule, just doing everything, hustling and making rounds, moving up in the world.
It's the entrepreneurial spirit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do because we share that same liking.
That's right. We're on the same wavelength, bro.
Oh man, thank you. I'm trying to be like you. All right. Next in line, we have my greatest significant other.
I'm gonna cry.
My heart.
I don't know. He said greatest like there was others and this was just the greatest. I mean,
Why you fucking trying to get me in trouble?
happy birthday, bro.
See, when he gets caught, all he has to say is "Happy birthday, bro." It's just like oh, cool. What's up? Anyways, it is the lovely Lady Sage.
Say. I'm alive today. Oh my goodness, what a night. Oh, what a night.
Oh, it was.
Oh my goodness.
Freska's like saying, man, I really am afraid to hear what went on. It is going to be interesting. Next in line is the newest member of the crew. Let's have a big round of applause for Rob Bad Karma.
Bad karma. Bad karma. Bad karma 2.0.
And he's going on, what, 1 hour, 1 minute of sleep right now? Pretty much.
Typical Wednesday for me.
He's excited, I could tell.
Oh yeah, I'm bubbling with energy.
He's in the zombie mode, but he's here. There it is. That's all. And last but not least, let's have a big round of applause for my partner in crime, my forever brother from another mother, DJ Stallion.
Yo,
Bro,
yo.
you got your Yay Area shirt looking quite nice.
Cool. Yep. Gotta represent.
Represent.
You forgot 2 people skipped over to Karma. What
No,
happened?
no, because we're doing the ones on the mic.
Okay.
I didn't skip
They
over
don't need a mic.
anyone. I know they don't need a mic, but they're gonna peek their head really quick so they could show themselves to the camera. We also have off camera BTME's Clockwork, which is also his birthday today. Let's give him a big round.
Is he your brother from another father this time?
Yeah, we can categorize it like that. And remember, he's getting the birthday punches, not me.
Okay.
And
Good to know. Good to know who's gonna
punch.
get socked.
That donkey punch?
Oh gosh.
hey, we'll leave that for Johnny Ringo.
Yikes.
And also we have our perennial resident guest host, Pistol Pete.
Hi, Pete.
Birthday, Sam.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir. Glad you were all to make it. And off camera, we also have in studio our resident spiritualist, Homer Costello, and the good old JT Rockford.
What's up, fellas?
That's our special audience in the.
And chilling out in the lounge area, we got Bane Biz and Drew Ski and.
Yeah.
That's who else? Who else? Yeah.
Go ahead. Give them their shout outs.
Who else is out there?
They're chowing down. Andrew Ruellos,
Yeah, they're just.
Drewski.
Yeah.
Woody. Who else is out there?
I think
Woody
that's
is
it,
actually a cool name too.
unless everyone's sneaking in like from time to time, which
Yeah.
is kind of expected. Who knows?
Okay.
It's this show's gonna be crazy. All right, we are going to kick this show off with some of the past week's happenings, as we always do. It's gonna be kind of interesting, and Pat, we're gonna go ahead and start with Thursday. Thursday we had a photo shoot. Well, actually not me, Lady Sage, with 112 calendar over in Sacramento.
All right.
Can you please touch a little bit
Yes.
on that?
I am actually Miss 112 January 2013. For actually with Edmund and Brian, they're the ones that are in charge of 112 calendar, and that means that I'm one of the 12 models for the month.
Yes, and we
For
are
the year, I'm sorry, for the year.
and we are showing a slideshow.
Oh, I like that one. I love that one.
And
And yeah, shout out to Diamond Autosports. Thank you, Mo, for the spot, and of course Edmund and Brian, and Mark, who owns the Ferrari. Shout out to you.
I was just gonna say, how'd you get that Ferrari?
I love
in there?
that.
That's nice too.
exactly. And talk about what's going to happen tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I have a calendar signing at Parlari in Sacramento. Yes, Sacramento. I'll be there.
What time?
Regular club time. Be there before 10 o'clock.
Awesome.
I think the
Or about
signing
11.
I think the signing's going to be around midnight, I believe. So, yeah, if you guys want to get a free autograph calendar, January 2013 by Lady Sage, come on by Polari in Sacramento and get your free copy. And I expect every motherfucker in here. to do that. That's for damn sure. All right, moving on to our next day. On the recap is Friday. We had an incredible night over at Gave in Concord. Much props to Alfonso and the rest of the staff there. DJ Stallion was on the mic, making it happen, saving the day. And I was like toying with some of the new gadgets they had, because a lot of these setups, man, they're no longer the two 1200s and a mixer. It's more like an all-in-one system. But hey,
Yeah, it's something you buy your kid or something, you know? It's one of those little things.
it's getting to that point, man.
Man, you try to do a back. You trying to, bring it back a little bit, rewind, and then like
It starts
you rewind,
glitching
and
like
also like a minute later, rewind. It was like wind up or something. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Yeah, well, we're going to work through it whenever we have situations where they have those controller devices for DJing rather than the two 1200s and mixers, because that's the way the future and technology is heading.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
compact. It used to be you bring 2 vehicles to do a mobile gig because you're having
you break your back carrying all the
records
and stuff, all the crates
the big
and stuff.
speakers. Pretty soon, I'd say in about 5 years, all you're going to have to bring is a freaking ass luggage bag, and that's your whole system. Because everything could be just as loud off that freaking luggage bag.
I'm still gonna keep it real and keep it all,
keep it old school.
It's digital, but it's also turntable at the same time. You get that feel, that turntable. That's the way I like it. But those things, they have glitches, man.
Absolutely.
It's MIDI, and it's not gonna connect to the laptop, and there's gonna be a signal loss.
There's always a downfall with technology.
You can still do your digital thing like the Pioneer or 1200. It's just you'll still have that turntable feel, but when you put it in that mode like you in, it's going to have that loss, the signal loss, and that's what's going to give it like that lag, and you're not going to get that real feel.
Yeah. Well, once again, we're going to work through it because, hey, that's what everyone's getting offered now.
I might as well just,
Everyone's seen a little preview thing. We're going to get to it in 1 second.
Oh, gosh. What happened there?
Not yet. On Saturday, I had a private gig. Much props to the Coloma family for putting that together. On Monday... We had a. Everyone's like wondering what the hell were you seeing. You're gonna see it, ladies and gentlemen. Just hang in tight.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck?
On Monday was New Year's Eve. Big bash over at Lift Lounge. Much props to the entire staff. Thank you for putting together a good event. And the following day, we went to Deja Vu Gentlemen's Club with everyone that's sitting here except for Randy and Freska.
Pete.
Sorry, guys. I
Dude,
missed out on the fun.
We ate some food first.
That's right. We went over to what place?
We went to Golden Corral. Yes, we went to a buffet to soak up all the alcohol. We wanted some steak, some ribs, chicken.
That sounds so good right now.
I wouldn't have did good there.
Oh, you would have really went off the bandwagon.
Corn and green beans and stuff.
They do.
Good.
And I'm a vegetarian, but I took it for the team. Like, you know what? I want to have some steak. Give me some steak.
Yeah.
Some meat.
There was a lot of rolls there too at Corral.
Oh man, well,
I bet there was.
No.
So yeah.
And afterwards for the dessert, huh?
The only part was the din din. So we rolled over to Deja Vu, the Gentlemen's Club. And we had an extremely great time. Much props to the entire staff. Reggie, Callie, Gabriel, Ray, all you guys.
Zoe, we missed you.
And the DJ guy.
Yeah, that's right. And all I got to say is someone really had a good time because I need to throw a little slush.
Oh, yeah.
And this gentleman here.
I had a little too much fun with the camera. Sorry, JT Rock. I had to.
That's the best. That's the best.
Was rocked.
You fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Wow. So was that before or after?
Is that your arm going, it's okay, like it's going to help?
DJ Barf.
That was shortly after
Okay.
midnight when everyone brought me on stage and then did the super lap dance special. Oh, thank you, Reggie. That was pretty cool.
Gave you a lap dance?
And they set up the birthday cake, brought in, which was definitely cool. Thank you very much, Sage, everyone, for putting that together.
You know that wasn't with cream on
that's
top,
awesome.
right?
That's
You got a really you got a really cool lady to throw that for you.
well, if we were together, would you do that for me?
Sure.
Okay, well then everyone's cool.
Well, I don't think not everybody's significant other would do that.
Oh,
So
really?
So Sage, you're awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
let-
say
Thank
kind
you.
of a
That's
plus
actually
for you.
Because that shows that she's very secure within herself, and so
Very.
So it's like that's cool.
Well, like
We
he
live
said,
there. We hang out there.
he
It's
said
like
that
what, a
she's
fourth time?
the greatest.
We love strip clubs.
Hey, BT and me performed last night
Right.
on stage.
Yeah, they did their little dance routine.
Yeah, you didn't talk about that.
Yeah, we'll touch on it.
Yeah, they did the Jump On It.
Jump on it. You mean Apache group?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were on
Well, I think
beat.
it was Jump On It, Sir Mix-a-Lot, right? Wasn't it the one?
No. It was the original Sugar Hill Gang.
Wow.
Apache.
I think it was. I thought it was Sir Mix-a-Lot version.
No, you're getting your remixes all mixed up. But yeah, the
Yeah, Sam remix.
hard to get. So yeah, it was definitely
2013 version.
yeah, it was definitely off the hook, and everyone that was able to join us, thank you very much, making it a great night.
We saw a ghost too.
Yeah, Ghost coming back home from the from the club.
Everyone was sleeping, but we saw the tell Homer right there what we saw.
Yeah, well, it was like we were going through the levee area of Rio Vista, you know, where it has the water on one side and the farming area on the left.
Side.
Oh, there was this fog that came through that was very eerie. And
well, it looped around too, like it was in front on the right side of the car, and all of a sudden, like it looked at us, and then it like, whoosh, and it cut off to this right.
Yeah, it was weird.
Really?
So Rio Vista late at night.
Just wasted.
No.
We were very alert of that.
The Stallion's definitely sober because he didn't drink.
Fog doesn't like just run away from the car and like get away out of the way.
Oh
of it.
wow.
Exactly.
It was like a ball of fog.
Exactly. So at least it didn't freaking possess us and turn the van over.
It did. Somebody was going like the Exorcist.
I'm so fucked up, Mom.
Oh my God, he was talking to himself.
Oh no.
I think he was Skyping Philippines.
We gotta see this one more time because this is classic.
Hey, you know what?
No, do the full one, the full. Yeah, that
It's
one.
a good thing that
Good old JT Rock, ladies and gentlemen.
JT Rock was with friends, because if you were with the wrong people, that could have been even worse.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
he would have been pushed out on the side of the road.
So wait, what exactly was going on with that? With the jacket on? Top?
Yeah, what was going on with that, Karma?
No, I don't have no idea. Do you think I remember anything?
No, actually, yeah, he was like, I was just like I was going off with the camera, just taking pictures of everything or anything.
Mm-hmm. And you caught it.
And thank you for that.
That was an experience.
Now you can share it with us all.
Exactly. So coming up this week, obviously the before mentioned Lady Sage over at Polari in Sacramento. Be sure to come out for her calendar signing on Saturday. I'll be at Wild Idol Saloon in Byron. Yes, Freska, there are clubs in this area. That's pretty much out there. So come and join us. No
Nice.
cover. 21 and over, and next Monday we'll be back on our regularly scheduled time frame, 8 o'clock Pacific time here on the Slam Show.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
enough of the personal stuff that I'm connected to this past week. Who wants to talk about their past happenings the last few days, especially New Year's? Don't all speak at the same time.
Well, what I did is what you did, so let's go to our guests.
Hey, you know, this New Year's was a little different. The whole holiday season was a little different. My mother-in-law passed away a few months ago, and so you know, we really kind of chilled out a little bit. You know, we drank.
You drank?
Yeah, we drank.
You drank alcohol?
We drank alcohol.
Okay,
but
okay.
we didn't like party like we normally do. So, you know, just giving a little shout out to my wife out there. It was a really tough holiday season this year. So,
sorry to hear about that.
thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Down the line.
Down the line. Stallion.
Wait,
I can't-
how did you skip across everybody? What?
You said down the line.
Okay, my holiday couldn't have been the best holiday. My holiday couldn't have been the most exciting holiday.
Well, let's just go to Freska.
I went to my cousin's house. Actually, I worked. I was on the air New Year's Eve, and then hung out with my cousins, and then hung out with one of my friends that was working also over by EPA. And then right at midnight, we heard a lot of gunshots, and just hopefully didn't want to get shot. It was like, oh yeah, you know, Happy New Year. Pop, 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 pop.
Well, hopefully they're aiming not towards anyone.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
sometimes those gunshots aiming at the sky, hey, you're shooting a projectile in the air. It's coming
Yeah,
back
it's
down.
gonna come back down, yeah,
it's just where it is, who knows?
Yeah, so we were lucky that we didn't get,
Something going through your roof.
Yeah.
landing right in front of your niece.
And what
Yeah.
neighborhood was this?
Just in Palo Alto.
Oh,
Yeah, one of my friend's
EPA?
house.
Okay.
I was at my friend's house, so.
Yeah.
The EPA?
Oh, she keeps
Las
it real on
Vegas?
New Year's Eve.
Pulgus area?
What's that?
I used to live on Pulgus.
Oh, I don't know where that is. Is that by IKEA?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it is.
Oh, there was an IKEA back then?
Yeah, well, you know what? When I lived there, they were building it.
Okay.
So it's kind of...
Yeah, she lived over by the
So that was
is it
like
called
in
Mi Pueblo?
75, right?
No.
Randy's like, no.
95?
don't
2000, something like that.
Okay.
Mellow. It was mellow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right on. So, anyone wants to add on to that? Pistol Pete, you want to sneak over to Karma and kind of nudge his mic a bit?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I was at Dr. D's party. There was so many chicks there. It was crazy.
Explain who the hell Dr. D is.
Dr. D, he does all the boob jobs.
oh, great.
all the
breast
strippers, models. Yeah.
And Lady
He has a
Sage.
huge mansion. And there was like 3 or 4 chicks to every guy.
Okay.
Dressed up in lingerie, just, hardly nothing.
Okay.
Sounds
I got lots of video, pictures of the whole night.
Oh, shoot. You should have sent that to me.
And I didn't even drink that much, really, but
Did he
it
have
was fun.
Did he have open bar?
Yeah, free drinks all night.
Open legs, too.
You just have to take care of the bartenders. And, man, I get props out to those bartenders because they were just working so hard, and they were so nice to everybody. Mm-hmm. Even if you didn't want it, like a drink, I was asking for orange juice all night long.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And
To go with your vodka.
yeah, and they were cool, man. And the DJ, he was okay. He was all right.
They had a DJ there?
Yeah, I was wishing that I was DJing, but
You should have wished
I
a
was
little
at a
harder.
party. So it was fun.
And you remembered the entire night?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, wow. This is a
That's
first,
the
ladies and
advantages
gentlemen.
of not drinking too much. So
Oh, you're turning over a new leaf.
There you
Is that
go.
rolling into 2013 with some sobriety?
Resolution.
Joey took out
That's his
for him, man.
resolution. That's his word.
He passed the baton to Joey.
Yeah, he's like, hey.
JT Rock. This is the year of JT Rock out of control. Let's go.
He's got to go for a good start.
Yeah, exactly. Well, excellent.
That again.
Excellent, guys. Thank you for your insights these past few days. And we're just going to go ahead and go into a commercial break and kick off with our first topic, which is going to be brief because we're going to go into a lot of stuff on this special edition of the Slam Show. So everyone hang tight.
Here we go. Business cards. Flyers. Graphic design. Marketing and advertising. Visit us at www.baymanda.com or give us a call at 650-571-5100. Baymanda offers 5,000 UV-coated club flyers starting at just $99.99. Place your orders today for rock bottom prices at baymanda.com.
And now you know who's best.
If your child is not breathing, roll them onto their back. Check airway is not blocked. Gently tilt head back, hold nose and breathe twice into mouth. Place heel of hand in center of chest and push down 15 times. Repeat breathing and chest massage until help arrives. If your child is
You know how to help your child if they've stopped breathing. But do you know how to help them if they have a drug problem? Visit drugfree.org for information, help, and advice. This message brought to you by the partnership at drugfree.org.
Quality never goes out of style. And the quality of the Paul Frederick White Pinpoint Oxford dress shirt at just $19.95 will make it the staple of your wardrobe. This special introductory offer won't last forever, so act now to get the quality, comfort, and style you can only get from the Paul Frederick White Pinpoint Oxford dress shirt. Order today and receive free monogramming, a $9.75 value. Go to 1995shirt.com and enter promo code COLLAR. That's 1995shirt.com promo code COLLAR.
This season, take tailgating to the next level with Mr. and Mrs. T mixers. Hand off some Bloody Mary mix in original, bold, and spicy and premium blend varieties, delivering true made-from-scratch taste with game day convenience. Mr. and Mrs. T mixers promise perfect cocktails, even if the season isn't.
Goodyear presents awkward conversations between guys in cars.
So you admit you have tire amnesia?
Yes, I have tire amnesia.
Aha.
I do not remember what brand of tire I happen to have on my own car.
It's like you don't care.
Dude,
See, thing is, experts, people who really put their tires to the test like NASCAR, they don't have tire amnesia.
But I'm not an expert.
Because NASCAR prefers Goodyear tires.
I'm not an expert.
Oh, and the first tires on the moon, Goodyear's, chosen by NASA. Heard of NASA?
Yes, will it make you happy if we pull over and see what kind of tires I have?
You don't have to. These Chevy Volts all come with Goodyear Fuel Max tires. They can help you save gas.
Wow, I have Goodyear's?
Oh, so now you care.
Yes, I care. I care.
Goodyear, more driven. Receive up to $160 off with mail-in rebate when you buy 4 select Goodyear tires with your Goodyear credit card. Goodyear credit card purchases subject to credit approval. Certain conditions and restrictions apply. See retailer for complete details. Goodyear, official tire of NASCAR. NASCAR is a registered trademark of the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing Incorporated.
I twittered all that stuff about that guy in the moment, you know? I never thought it'd be right there when you Googled him. I mean, it makes him look like, I actually became a customer of his before he closed. Oh, man, the internet. You got to stay on top of that thing.
On the internet, everyone is entitled to their opinion, even this guy. That's why there's Reputation.com. Reputation.com understands that negative material about you online, no matter how untrue, could impact your reputation and your business. and you may never know the extent of the damage. Reputation.com helps you control how you look when people search you, managing reviews of your business, and pushing down misleading and malicious search results. Act now and get a free reputation assessment conducted by our expert advisors. Call us now at 800-283-1144. That's 800-283-1144. Or go to Reputation.com.
Yes, welcome everyone back to the Slam Show on this special edition on a Wednesday night on my fucking birthday. Yeah!
Hey, that's a nice shirt and hat you got. Where'd you get those?
Yes. Well, there you go. Thank you for making the reminders happen, Stallion. This hat is from the DJ, Mr. DJ. Yeah, DJ Barf, aka DJ Rock. Thank you, sir, for the nice hat. You're the man.
Yeah, that's cool.
And also, this shirt is from my partner in crime, DJ Stallion. And I'll back up a little bit so you could read what it says.
I still don't get it.
Oh, read it out loud, Sam.
Freska?
Randy?
A lady sage?
No thanks, I don't want to read it. I think they can read it from
I wouldn't
the
fuck
screen
you
there.
with his dick.
Where did you get that, brother?
At a store.
That's like San Francisco Fisherman's
at a
Wharf
rated
or
X
something.
store. He made that himself.
And it's his color, too, red. You know, it's perfect. Fits his outfit.
Brother, you're the best. Thank you very much for it.
Welcome.
This is
Did you read your card out loud?
Oh, man.
You don't have to read that one.
No, I didn't read the card. That's a little bit too...
Golly, Stallion, we already know you got him a wonderful gift.
I know, the
Does he
card
have to
was-
read everything?
I don't think you were there when he read the
I
card.
know,
You were there when he read the card, but everyone was drunk when he read it.
All right, this is...
Gift hog.
This
Thank you, Randy.
You make some buy salads?
Yeah.
The sports segment here on the Slam Show, sponsored by Natural Light Foods and MyDrinkwear.com. Before we get into the wildness, we have to have a little structure to the show, and as we always do, we talk about our favorite Bay Area team, the San Francisco 49ers, and they also must get a big round of applause because they are the NFC West Division winners and also the second seed. I have to put a cap up there because we can't get too excited with highlights because they really haven't done anything.
Because that's because of the quarterback.
Here we go again, Alex Smith lover.
Here we go again. Yes, Stallion is a Alex Smith supporter, but there are a lot of Alex Smith supporters out there, Karma. You know that.
Pistol Pete is too.
Oh, okay. Well, there
He'll
you
break
have
it down. Why?
Oh, well, we're going to hear about that. So, the Niners are on a bye this week. They're awaiting the wild card winner after this weekend. And all I got to say is this week is going to be good. They're going to have a good, rested roster ready to go. And looking at all the opponents, to me, I think they have a very good chance of going all the way as long as they stick with their game plan. Just run gore. Make sure that the new kicker, Billy Cundiff, does not miss any field goals like David Akers, because that is a freaking headache. Can you believe it gets to the point where you're seeing Akers go on the field and you're like, oh my God, what the fuck is going to happen? Is he
My
going?
heart stops every time he goes out there. It's like, dude, this is your job. Can you please just make it?
It's really disheartening when you look at that, because you could tell from his body language that he is just unsure of himself. And a lot of these kicks, they're not powerful kicks. They're just going up like it really needs some certain trajectory before it goes down. You need to kick the shit out of that.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he started really sucking as soon as the quarterback changed.
Oh, here we go. Karma, you got to back me up. There's
Hey,
no
it's true, though.
legitimacy
It's
with
true,
that.
right? Have you noticed that?
You did tell me the quarterback has something to do with the kicker.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
He's mad.
Oh my goodness. So it's great. Tell me that Alex Smith could have even passed any of those touchdown passes to Crabtree last game.
Yeah.
No.
He definitely could.
No.
He definitely wouldn't have got delayed a game like 20 times.
No, he wouldn't have done that. But you know what? They actually are really in a really good position. You know what? You talk about the run game, run gore, but the run game has not been that good since Kaepernick's been in, because they're trying to run out of the pistol. They're trying to run a new style of running. It's not working, but LaMichael James looks really good. So you're going to see him a lot more, I think. That's when you're going to get your big plays.
Right.
Like you said, you're going to be conservative. They still got a problem in the red zone, though. They still got to fix that, and they're third down conversions. So
It's going to be interesting. Like I said, Kaepernick is basically going into his midseason form right now. Is it good enough to lead him to the Super Bowl? I don't know. But there are still things that need to be fixed up. But, hey, there's really no one out there that's threatening. We have Oaktown in the chat room saying that the Atlanta Falcons might be that scary team. I don't think so, Oaktown. I'm not fearing the Atlanta Falcons at all. They're
Definitely
just
wasn't Oaktown either.
Hey, Oaktown is his name.
Oh, okay.
It's not. He's not. Well, he is. Sorry, he is a Raider fan. Oaktown, you're gonna get it from Stallion now. And speaking of the Raiders, let's move on to them real quick. They lost finally, mercifully, to the Chargers to end the season at 4-12. Freska, they are just in bad shape.
Those Raider fans are diehard, man.
We talked about that on the.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't matter. They could be -5 and whatever else. They, you know, if that could even be possible, they're like, I don't care. I'm gonna go out here and drink some more.
Yeah.
And you know what?
And watch the game.
I think a certain dedication to your team is what is a good thing, because if they eventually start winning, they're going to say, hey, I was there when
they eventually start.
I was there from the beginning, and I supported it, and I didn't jump off the bandwagon. So that is where I hold credence to their effort. But I don't know when that'll be.
Or psychologically, they're just gluttons for punishment. You know what I mean? They just, they just like the pain.
Wow,
I don't even
that's
think
that's very cerebral deep.
Cerebral deep.
They just love the pain.
I think they're just a fan of being a fan, but they're not a fan of the actual team. They're just a fan of the colors and the thing that they do at the games, but they're not even giving a fuck what's going on at the games.
They just like to tailgate.
You know what? I actually
emblem.
agree on Stallion on that. Oh my god, I'm agreeing with Stallion. It's definitely the colors, like silver and black, eye patch, whatever.
Yeah.
It's the
Like I said, take
piratey
off that
kind of
patch.
swords.
Take off the patch, Raiders will win more.
Oh, Stallion.
Yeah.
Raiders look like death kind of thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, you want to get deeper on
Well,
the
I'm just
spiritual
trying
end?
to say, some people associate, they have some kind of attraction to that kind of thing,
The skull thing.
The skull and
darkness.
black and silver kind of thing.
Okay.
Looks like something the Grim Reaper, would be part of.
So it basically is reflective of hardened souls, something of that nature.
Something
Okay.
that people go,
Spit
you know
the
what?
science,
Well,
Seeker,
I'm just saying.
Go
People
deep
like
on
that
this.
kind of thing, and I
Okay.
think that's why.
All right.
It doesn't matter if they're winning or not.
Yeah, they're at the game. They have no idea what's going on with the fans. They're losing like whatever, and they were just still partying like.
Right. Well, that's good, because I read an article where if you're supporting a losing team, that could actually be bad for your health.
Oh, what?
It's like being in a bad relationship.
Exactly.
Wow, that is cerebral deep there.
They
Man.
wake up the next morning, like, oh shit, we lost. They only know why they lose when they go home and watch the news later that night. Fuck, we lost.
Well, let's go out on the limb with the Raiders situation, because obviously the Niners are set with Jim Harbaugh doing a great job. So we'll just let everything play out on that end. But do the Raiders have a chance of becoming a team, say, within the next 3 years? I'm gonna jump to Karma on this, because he will cerebrally get into it.
What the hell did you just say? I did. You know what? I think this next draft is gonna show you a lot of what their plans are.
Right.
I think they made a mistake playing prior. Not that they played prior the last game. They should have played him before.
Okay.
I understand why they didn't do it.
Yeah, because
you don't want to piss off Palmer.
Palmer. Did you just say your name?
It's been a long
We don't want to
day,
piss
dude.
you off, dude.
Yes, exactly.
You put it back or what?
It's
What's going on?
Well, the whole thing is that you know what, he's coming back next year. You want to kind of see what Pryor could do, so you had to wait till Palmer got hurt.
Right.
So you didn't hurt his feelings, because he's coming back next year. But I think the big thing is, they kind of inherited just the shit situation when Al Davis. He gave up draft picks for Carson Palmer, Hugh Jackson. That's nothing that they could do. So this was the growing pains. This year was for the front office. Next year is going to be the team. So it's not going to be good for 2-3 years, but it really depends on what they do. No, I'm serious. They are so screwed in every aspect. Their salary cap sucks. They have no draft picks. And you're stuck with your free agents. So no matter what, it's going to take 2-3 years. You're going to be garbage. And
we love the Raiders, man.
Yeah, but I mean, for me, it's just what's going to show is, and I think as far as I know with the draft going on, there's no real strong candidates out there for to be the first pick. It's a weak draft, so that's the other thing that screws them too. You get a 3 pick but it's a weak draft. So it might be kind of like in San Francisco when they had the Alex Smith trade.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were going to try to trade away that pick.
Yeah, but
because they knew no one wanted Alex Smith first, but no one wanted to take and give up draft picks for the number 1 pick because there's nobody else there.
And who was the other quarterback that they could have got?
Aaron Rodgers.
And that still haunts Niner fans to this day.
Passed him up 3 times.
Oh no, the scary part is actually it was something I heard was I think it was a 4-year stretch where do you know who picked? You know, Green Bay picked Aaron Rodgers. Do you know who picked before them?
No.
The Raiders.
Ooh.
They selected Michael Huff. They traded up to get Michael Huff.
Well, yeah, he would have been a decent player.
Yeah, well, but I mean, compared to Aaron Rodgers,
yeah,
you know,
the franchise
if you look
quarterback.
at it, I think they passed up on. They took Gallery before Fitzgerald,
right?
Larry Fitzgerald. I mean, they every year they had like some all-star come out that they picked right before, and the guy right after became like a huge all-star. So, I mean, you like I said, the big thing is you got the front office is going to have to learn how to draft.
Exactly.
You know, you have to figure out your identity as a team. Then you can go from there.
Exactly. And let me put up a little image of what Stallion has put up for all the Raider fans. Yes, it just says it all. It's pretty bad. Raiders.
Are you gonna make your skull look like that? The one I just gave you.
What's that?
That's cool.
The crystal skull. You can do that with yours now. You can put a little Raider emblem on it.
It's a Raider skull right there.
I'm a Raider fan
Shout
now.
out to the Stanford for winning the Rose Bowl.
Why would you want to ruin the crystal skull with that, though?
I know that's just like being a Raider fan. You ruin yourself when you put on that shirt.
You guys are too much.
Be corrupted by the black and silver.
All right, that does it for the sports segment here on the Slam Show. It's very truncated because hey,
you say drunkated?
Drunkated?
That's later.
There was so much that we did last night that, hey, I had to make something out of nothing or else we just have this chaotic show. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a quick music break and be back with the entertainment segment here on the Slam Show. Stay tuned.
Master mix those number 1 tunes. Master mix those number 1 tunes. Peace, unity, love, and having fun. Rock the
Renegades of this atomic age. This is atomic age for renegades. Renegades of this atomic age. Renegades. This atomic age is for renegades. Renegades. Apaí, la Zulu, so funky. Apaí, la Zulu, so funky.
Yeah, welcome back to the Slam Show. That's a little Tommy Boy mega mix.
Taking it back.
Well, got to.
Sam's prom, right?
Throwback.
Taking it back.
It was such a prom.
Shoot, that's from Stallion's wedding.
Yeah. My future one when you're DJing it.
Hey, but see, that's a good thing because you gave me the playlist to play it.
Yeah. I know you because that's what you do at the wedding.
That's what I do over at Redux. I'll play that.
You got the bride and groom doing cha-cha to that.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Slam Show. This is the entertainment segment, if you could call it that, because we have just one topic, sponsored by Perfect Tan. And Randy, I'm going to go ahead and have you sponsor this segment. Do you have a website you want to connect our viewers with?
Absolutely. Followmychallenge.com. As many people know, I'm all into health and fitness. I'm following the 90-day Body by Vi challenge, and I put videos and pictures of me doing my crazy things out there, running marathons, working out in the gym, and people can kind of follow along with that. And if they want to take the challenge too, just check out the website, followmychallenge.com.
All right, there you have it.
Cool.
You know I gotta show love to you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, let's roll right into it. If you guys haven't heard, Tyga, however you want to pronounce this phenomenal rapper, he's on top of the whole mainstream hip hop world. Well, he basically is getting sued right now for this video that you're showing. Yes, it is an uncensored version of Make It Nasty. And apparently 3 of the female vixens that were on the video are
underage.
No.
Horse.
Not that one. Slow down there.
Men.
Elisa Ray Ross, Azia Davis, and Elizabeth Velasquez are filing lawsuits claiming that their roles in the video were misused, and they signed waivers stating that none of the video of them being shown naked with their nipples were going to be put out on official release to everyone. And apparently it wasn't, because that version of the video, uncut, is on YouTube and seen by everyone.
Wow.
Now, my question to everyone that's on the mic, when you're in this type of environment, obviously there's going to be waivers and so forth, but when it comes down to the video vixens and you're revealing your body, 9 out of 10 chances it's not going to be censored. This type of lawsuit is pretty unique because this would basically destroy your whole reputation if you wanted to move up in the video vixen world and become a reigning
Video
superstar.
vixen.
Yeah, to get DVD deals or what have you. So, Freska, you're kind of chiming in pretty fast on this. Do you think this is a righteous move on them, or should they have just let it go and just say, hey, it did happen and we'll just go ahead and let it be? Because look, Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian, they showed they basically put out sex tapes. This is just a video, a uncensored video, no intercourse or anything. They're just showing their hot, beautiful bodies. Yes, Pistol Pete is lusting right now.
He saw that shit on New Year's Eve.
Do we have a large picture of that?
They're in a fucking video. It's called Make It Nasty. Come on.
He's got the same video from New Year's, dude.
So Freska, what do you think?
I think it kind of comes with the territory, but
exactly.
But at the same time, if they did sign a waiver that said, do not use any image of me in this way, then that's a breach of contract on Tiger's part.
Right.
So, we obviously don't have a copy of the contract or anything like that to view to actually see who's at fault. But, if you're going to be a part of something like that, that's
comes with the territory.
But
would you get to the point where you're going to
sue?
Yeah, sue. Because you're talking about lawyer fees and follow-up cases.
I think that if we made it clear, do not use my image in this fashion,
right?
Then, pay me, because you said you wouldn't, and that's the whole reason why I agreed to do this with you, and you screwed up the breach of contract or whatever, and then now because of you, the image that I am trying to put on, obviously it is the name of the song, but you have your own personal limitations as to how you want your image to be used, and so I'll make it look like I am, but I'm not. kind of deal.
Gotcha.
In real life, I mean, that's for the viewer to live vicariously through what it looks like they're doing. But personally, if that's not what she wanted to portray her real self in, then he should honor that.
Gotcha.
Well, see, they should have made it clear. You said this is an unedited version. Maybe they signed a waiver for just the edited version. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's kind of like the wording in the contract.
Correct. Correct.
The explicit versus the clean.
Correct. And then you're saying it's 3 women, so it has to be maybe them wanting more money because they showed too much.
Yeah.
And that's how they do it in the movies too.
Yeah.
Like, Halle Berry showed her boobs and whatever was that thing.
Yeah, but wasn't there like a body double for that? So
no, I think they actually paid her extra to do that.
Yeah.
And that's actually in her contract to say you're going to show your breasts.
That was in Swordfish.
Yeah. So that's a kind of an example of that.
I mean, those video hosts. I mean,
nice.
Hey, that's what they are. Check it. Because they knew what they were getting into. If you listen to the song and then the dirty version, and they go to court and that lawyer or the judge listens to the actual dirty song, they're gonna go, "You volunteered for this song to be in this video, and now you're complaining you're acting out the same thing, in the song." It's not like they,
But that's exactly it. She's acting it.
Yeah, but it's not like they hired somebody. Hey, can you just be in this video? And they don't even know the words of the song or nothing.
But that's like so. How would you argue with actors or I'd say actresses in movies having sex scenes and things like that, and portraying themselves as being like prostitutes or whatever, and and I'm sure that actress would be saying, hey, you know what? Obviously, because of who she is, the audience would say she's not. She's just acting. But she says, don't use any likeness of me in this way.
Because those same girls will come up to the DJ and actually play it, and they know all the words and they act it out and they sing it, and they're like all proud that they're in the video now. And one of the family members caught wind of it, and now they're like, you should sue.
There you have it. There.
I mean, I guess it's
I
kind of
think it just boils down to the money.
Karma, what do you think?
I think it's to get money, great. But honestly, it's like you said, the reason why Kim Kardashian, the reason why Paris Hilton had those videos, guess what? It's paparazzi. It's free pub. Your name is out there. Look, usually you get something like this, you usually get 3 dancers. No, we actually got the full names right now of who these ladies were. Guess what? So we're gonna identify them on that video. You get a call, same thing. And I'm sorry, when it says tastefully done, and your video is called "Make It Nasty," how are you gonna make that tastefully done? There is really no Let's not go ahead and bend the artistic value of certain words. Make it nasty. Okay.
It's a different story if it was like a Shania Twain video and this happened. It's
and
like
a boob popped out. Or something.
And that's the other thing too. I mean, that was the one that was like full front. It's not like you said. It's not like a nipple slip where the bikini was too small. I mean, she didn't have anything up top. So of course, if the video camera's on, it's going to get shot. It's going to get seen.
Going at it, making it out.
So if it was something where they didn't want to be shown that way, don't take your top off.
And don't go on the video. It's called "Make It Nasty."
Yeah.
They're gonna be in the Too Short video. Watch the next Too Short video, and they're taking dildos.
I'm gonna piggyback on what Freska said here. In a way, we might all be playing to what the media wants us to see. Obviously the song is called "Make It Nasty." So what do? We want to watch it because it's called "Make It Nasty." But on a professional level, this is an artist that's acting out some scene, and everyone's kind of paid to portray and go along with the song. The only reason why we think that it is nasty is because someone had some idea and said, a good song for us to make is "Make It Nasty." Yes, that'll make us a lot of money. Well, okay, let's get the contracts, let's get the dancers, let's do it all up, and that way the audience will believe that this is just some free-flowing, a day in the life of Tiger, whatever his name is, and now everybody wants to be like Tiger and have all of this stuff going on, and that's sensationalizing the situation.
I mean, you guys have just gone to a strip club. Are all your stripper friends whores and hoes? I mean,
no,
absolutely. So then, how would that be? Going back to what Stallion was saying, just because they're part of, and also kind of reiterating what Randy was saying, that just because they're part of this film or video doesn't constitute them, being
whores.
They say a whore like a prostitute, but they call them video.
No, but I mean, they're not out there. Of course, they're showing their bodies, but so are strippers. But they do that for the money. But not all of them,
from a professional standpoint.
Yes, so I mean, I'm putting it on that end where, But
on the other hand, if I may switch faces here. the content of the video
Oh yeah.
is known before you even walk up in that place.
Right,
You know what
right.
I mean? You know what you're stepping into.
Yeah, and you seen the video. It's a mansion and
the
girls and the setting.
And I didn't see anyone taking off her top.
Right.
It was already off.
She kind of took it off like, I am woman, hear me roar. So I'm just saying, is there a defamation of contract and character and all that stuff? Sure, but taking it to a lawsuit, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because that's the...
Yeah, once you start putting your name out there connected with a lawsuit...
No one's going to want to work with you.
Thank you.
I mean, that's just a end of your career.
Yeah. And
You think, but like I said, in a publicity kind of way, this is free pub. You'd be surprised. I mean, maybe it's not the video part, but now it's all of a sudden you're going to Dr. Phil, he wants to talk to you, or Maury Povich, or
Exactly.
We have these three on Oprah. Yeah, exactly, Oprah. We have three that were used in this bad way.
Thank you.
Then they write books and stuff.
Yeah, but people want to talk to him. Now you're on all the shows and stuff like that. You're on the circuit, but your name is out there. That's the whole thing. Like every time they always talk about the paparazzi, they hate the paparazzi. Now you're not relevant anymore. Guess what? You're all talking about the paparazzi again. That you use them.
And what's crystal clear?
Yeah.
What's crystal clear is that they're stating their full name first and last. So that's it's Google time.
So
Let me
you
hire
Google
this
that
girl.
because I guarantee that's not their first naked
I
video.
wonder who's representing them. Gloria Allred, perhaps? Ooh.
Yeah.
Because that's a sure winner.
Yeah,
I
she's
think-
always representing all the females in any type of lawsuit because she is the queen of attorneys when it comes down to it. So yeah, everyone's on the agreement that it's basically bad for them to do what they have done because they were entering into a situation
Just
that
read
was
your
going to get ugly.
Read the contract.
Yeah, it just depends on the contract. Wording of the contract.
Read the lyrics.
But I bet you when they come out on the website, they're going to get a lot of hits.
Yeah, that's not
Now it's like, oh, who are these hot chicks? I'll have them on my video. Why not?
There you go. There you go.
I'll be on YouTube tonight.
It's going to be at 4 o'clock in the morning underneath the sheets on the iPad.
That's right, on my phone here.
Yeah. Driving while looking at watching the videos.
You guys are too much. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a quick music break. And actually, it's not quick. This is going to be an extended intermission because I am, since it's my birthday, going to...
Some lines.
Hey, wait. Going to play a classic mix that was actually selected by some of the Hallmark DJs in the San Francisco Bay Area way back in the late 80s. This was broadcasted live on 106 KMEL, and it was a mix that I placed in second out of 1,200 people. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and it's an actual live recording. Enjoy it. There is Rick Chase, rest in peace, one of the air personalities back in the day, and Cameron Paul, one of the idols in remix and DJing. Without him, I would not be the remixer guy today. So you guys kick back and relax. Enjoy the 1988 KMEL Power Mix-Off here on The Slam Show. We'll be back in about 20 minutes with Freska's interview. Hang tight.
KMEL, always pushing the best variety. It's going out to Santa Rosa this afternoon. Chaka time. I feel for you. Hi, this is Rick Chase. It's 3:40, as promised. Special in-studio guest, the man, the wizard, Cameron Paul. Anyway, why are you here, Cameron?
Well, today's a big day. We're going to announce the 5 finalists in the second annual KMEL Power Mix-Off.
Yes, and you have the 5 people.
I do, and I want to explain that we had a lot of tapes come in, and...
Yeah, I thought it was 1,400, wasn't it? It was like that around there.
It was a lot. Yeah. A lot. And it was very hard to pick the 5 finalists. We had a panel of judges, 5 judges, and each one of us had to pick one out of all the tapes. And are you ready? Number 1, Paulie Paul. No relation to me.
Paulie Paul.
Number 2, Sam Maxian.
Sam Maxian.
Number 3, Ron Alonzo.
Ron Alonzo.
Number 4, James Alvarez.
James Alvarez, Centerfield.
I like that echo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Number 5, Kevin Paris.
Kevin Paris. Okay, these are the 5 finalists in the KMEL Power Mix-Off. What should they do?
They should come to City Nights tomorrow night at 10 o'clock.
All right, congratulations one and all, and we want you all come out there tomorrow night, City Nights, to see the 2nd annual KMEL Power Mix-Off. That's at 3rd and Harrison in San Francisco. Cameron, a pleasure. Thank you.
Number 2, Sam Maxian.
Sam Maxian.
busy. I can be the same. I can be the unstable. I can be the same. I can be the
give it all you got. 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 Give it all you got.
Yes, welcome back, everyone, to the Slam Show.
Happy birthday! Woo-hoo!
Thank you. That was, once again, my old 1988 submission. I don't give a fuck, because that dates me only in the government way of putting together time, because I feel like I'm freaking 21, to be honest with you. And Randy could connect with that, because Randy's like almost 50 and he feels like
he just blasted this guy.
No, I'm just kidding.
Uncle Sam, damn.
That's funny.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Slam Show for this special Wednesday edition on my birthday.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and roll into a quick video of our special guest. This young lady is like I said at the introduction, a legendary air personality here in the San Francisco Bay Area. She's done a lot of work amongst just a big platform, a big body of projects throughout the years. She's a good friend from way back in the day at WOW 107.
Wow. And
she's doing big things, but she also is going through a situation right now that we're going to talk about in depth, because it's something outside of all the fun and good stuff that we're having on the show, the birthday celebrations. We're actually going to get down to some serious talk. So once again, I'd like to introduce our special guest, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for Freska.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back,
Thanks, Sam.
Freska.
Thanks, Sage. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Healthy, looking well.
Thank you.
It's been, since April 2012.
Yes.
And now you're kicking off this new year.
Yes.
On the debut episode of 2013.
Yes.
And
Day 2.
Basically.
2013.
And let's catch up with you. How you been ever since you were last here?
Oh my goodness, so much has happened. But I think the major thing, which I'm really excited to be here to just raise awareness about, is that I was diagnosed with breast cancer on the 13th. Was it the 13th? Yeah, I think it was the 13th of December. And just going through all the tests and things like that, I already had a lumpectomy, so they took the tumor out, and they did biopsies and stuff of the lymph nodes, so luckily it did not spread. So it's localized in the breast, so lucky, very, very lucky that we caught it, and it was that small. But even though it was that small, the surgeon goes, oh, yeah, I took a generous portion out, because when we took the bandages off, I was kind of afraid to, like, God, man, how much did he actually, cut out of there? And he took out, so it was actually only a centimeter. So imagine like a gummy bear head. And it was that squishy. And, but he took about 2.5 inches off of tissue, 2.5 inches wide, about 1.5 inches deep, just to make sure that they got everything. And it appears that they did, but now we're just going through some tests to see if I have a mutated gene. And if I do, that determines the likelihood of me having to do chemo because the likelihood of that, if I have a mutated gene, will be like 80% of it coming back if I don't do it, if I don't do chemo. So that's kind of like where we're at with everything. And yeah, I just don't want people to be scared about it. I mean, when I first heard about it, of course I cried and stuff, and I was like, oh my God, I have cancer, you know. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, man, this thing is not going to beat me. Like, hell no. I'm going to put up with the fight of my life. So
yeah, you've always been a fighter.
Thank you.
Throughout all the years I've known you.
Thank you.
And through the stories, being able to go with basically the clothes on your back to Hawaii. Yeah,
I put my life in 2 bags and just left.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just because you wanted to follow your dream.
Yeah.
And I really don't have any words to connect with that because it's such a touchy subject.
Cancer?
I think so.
You know, and the thing is, I think I want to demystify that whole thing because, yes, people have passed because of that disease. The reality of it is, it could be a beast if you don't catch it early.
Right.
And even if you do catch it early, there is a chance that it can come back and like be beastly when it wasn't the first time.
Correct.
But you can't be afraid of it. You know, I mean, you can't. I mean, I can't live my life thinking I'm going to die tomorrow or die in 10 years or die in 15 years or whatever. I got to make sure that I'm here today and I'm going to live every minute of my life like, you know, like it is my last. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's without really, I mean, it may sound a little weird to say it that way, but, you know, you live it to the fullest regardless.
Exactly. And that's what I tell people in regards to Christmas where, oh, did you get everything for Christmas? I go, I have everything every single day of my life because I'm fucking breathing.
Yes, you're alive.
And I think that's the sensationalism.
Thank you.
Of Christmas is because you're trying to be celebratory for a particular day when you should be just happy being able to wake up and have your good health.
Yes.
When you could just walk out right now and see people in wheelchairs or crippled or just struggling financially. Just count your blessings and be thankful for what you got and just having everything that you can control. And working through it.
For sure.
So as far as the cancer is concerned, the doctors are saying that there are these sections and tests that you're going to have to go through. How do you feel? Do you feel that it's in the area where it's going to be manageable? What's your
well, you know, it's stage 1 right now out of 4. And so it's nice to be in that stage because obviously it could be worse.
Correct.
But they also do a nuclear grade. So stage is different from a grade. So the nuclear grade of my cancer cells are 2 out of 3. So to get a nuclear grade, you have to go through it's a combination of 3 different testing or 3 different scores.
Okay.
Of when they look at the cell itself.
Right.
So they look at the nucleus to see how mutated it is or how differentiated it looks. Like looks really bad. They also look at how well the cells line up. And they also look at how fast it divides.
Gotcha.
So it's dividing at a 1.
Okay.
So that's nice. However, the nucleus looks really sick. But it lines up kind of halfway. When you average all those numbers together, you have a 2. So that throws me into another category. I have ductal invasive carcinoma or invasive ductal carcinoma, which means it starts in the milk ducts and then it travels or it's spread into the breast tissue. So with that, in combination with it being so much stuff because there's so many different characteristics of cancer. So you have to, they do a bunch of different tests. So anyways, they did the nuclear test and that was a 2 or a grade. And then that threw me into the whole other category of, let's see if your genes are mutated. Because if you have that and that kind of cancer, then let's just see if your genes are, because I'm the first one in the family to get it. Right. So they're like, okay, so they're trying to find that out.
Right. So that's kind of a good thing, right? Because it wasn't anything back in your hereditary background that cancer was there.
Yes, but at the same time, it's more of like how did I get sick then?
Correct.
So is it just something that I had and then all of a sudden woke up and then decided to, make itself known that it's there? And on top of that, my specific gene, or I should say cells, love to feed off of estrogen and progesterone.
Okay.
So in order to, after all of this, I'm going to probably have to do hormone therapy, and that pretty much throws women like me who are premenopausal into menopause. Isn't that crazy? I'm thinking like, and even that, and I think I'm more scared of the menopause word than I am of the cancer word.
I'm like, no, don't do the hormone thing. I am pretty aware of that, and I was also given that option. I said, no, I'm not going to do that hormonal thing.
Oh, so you had I don't know.
I had a hysterectomy, and I do understand being debilitated and stuff like that and sick. So,
wow, yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
So you definitely understand some of that, the aspects of, just the hormone therapy.
Of
and
course.
just, I think also women that get mastectomies or double mastectomies or things like that. I mean, these are the stuff, the physical attributes of women that kind of, I don't want to say define women, but their physical appearance, breasts, long hair, or their hair, their femininity and things like that. And when you have to go through something like that, and for example, chemo, I might lose my hair. I'm like, whatever, it's going to grow back. But at the same time, it's kind of like, wow, I've had hair all my life. And it's like, okay, I'll miss it for a while if that's what I have to do.
Right.
I'll shave my head. Thanks.
Yeah, let's all shave our heads.
Thanks, guys. I love that. Support.
But you guys already shave your head?
Yeah, but we'll polish it.
There you go.
That's what I want to hear.
Thanks, guys.
So Freska, you're having a very courageous outlook on this, and I commend you on that. Let's give you a big round of applause in light of all that.
Thank you.
And I've been following your Facebook activity, and you're basically detailing a lot of your progress via vlogs and really detailed posts in regards to your treatment and progress. And I feel that that's a very therapeutic angle to work through, because you're letting other people with possible relation to that ailment kind of connect with you. And I believe you started a Facebook page in regards to the awareness. Talk about that. Yeah,
and actually it was Jeremy Bailey of Liquid Nitro.
Yes, good old Jeremy.
Yes, that is just spearheaded a lot of different things. And thank you to Jeremy.
Yes,
thank you to
DL,
Jeremy. Yeah, and Joey Gila and folks at Mix TV. So he put that together for me, so that way I can go ahead and share my journey that way. And eventually we're going to have some items and things to sell to help raise some funds, because the whole insurance and all that stuff is just
a struggle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So.
And what is that website?
Oh, Team Freska. So if you go to Facebook,
okay,
it's just Team Freska.
All right.
You'll find it.
All right.
Freska.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, that's what I wanted to talk about, was your courageous effort on battling this disease.
Thank you.
And what you're trying to do to inform people about it.
I really feel like I have a responsibility, not only to my children, but also to my friends and family,
right,
and even those that I don't know, who hopefully may come across my vlog on YouTube or Facebook, or maybe might know somebody that's will share it with them virally somehow. I mean, I have gone as far as talking to people at Trader Joe's. I saw somebody at Trader Joe's, and she looked amazing. She was like 62, and she was like, oh yeah, she was looking for some protein, and she's like, oh yeah, my son was 40, and I was like, 40? I go, I'm 39. Like, you don't look like you'd have a 40-year-old. She goes, I'm 62, and so we're just talking about health and stuff like that. And so I just kind of stopped and said, hey, because she's like, oh, you look so healthy. And I said, thanks, and I told her I was diagnosed with that. And I started talking to this complete stranger, because I felt like, oh my gosh, I just want to be able to tell whoever. I mean, it wasn't like I just look at people and be like, hey, feeling your breast once a month, and check your breast once a month, but it is a responsibility that I really feel that I need to raise awareness, because if I can save one life, then I've done my job.
I'm with you 100%. It's basically you're transforming into a different person in light of what is happening. And you're more socially, like you just said, gravitating to strangers and so forth. And prior, probably just let them be. So that it's, I have no words to explain by having you just have this outlook and just making this whole cancer thing controlled, in place. And we pray and wish the best in your recovery to making this go and continuing that once you beat it 100%.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
To my co-hosts, if you have any questions for Freska, feel free to roll in.
Yeah, I mean, I've known you guys for a while, so, I mean, you know, what do you want to know, if there's anything?
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
So, all right, so we definitely, especially, I don't know, in recent times, we've heard so much about cancer. It's been very close. The subject has been very, very, extremely close to my family and friends, especially this year. Don't know why, but I know that we definitely want to raise awareness, and raising awareness a lot of times means testing and things like that. But Freska, what is it that people can do, especially women, because it just seems like women are more prone to it?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I mean, yes, that's a good question, because I know men get it too.
Yeah, they do.
And, you know, there's a reason why the doctor says do your monthly breast checks. And I didn't. And it was somebody that I was dating that found it. It was one of those days, hey, did you ever check, do your monthly? I'm like, no. You know, he's like, well, why? You know, every time I check, there's nothing there. Haha, you know. And so I was like, you do it. And he was like, and he was serious about it, because he was like, how can you not do that? Like, that is something that you should be doing. Like, that is. And so he was like, well, he's like, oh my gosh, what's this? And I was like, what? And I was like, oh my God, I don't know. And so, and that was probably about 5 months ago. And I didn't have health insurance at the time. So I was like, well, what am I going to do? So I went in, so I finally got, you know, insurance and, you know, temporary insurance. And I remember that I had this lump, and I was like, oh, I'll go get it checked out. So I went on a Monday. She confirmed that it was something suspicious. So she goes, come down here tomorrow, do a mammogram, sonogram, biopsy if needed. So we did that, and then came on a Thursday. We got the results on Thursday. They called me, and they said, you know, that I had cancer. And I was like, what? So the following day, you know, Friday, so that was just a course of 1 week, I saw my surgeon, and he goes, this is what we're going to do. I'm like, okay. So then the following Wednesday, I was in pre-op. Then Thursday, which was actually a week after I found out, I had my surgery. So, I mean, they acted quick. They were like, let's do it, you know. And I've just kind of been like, whoa, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, I mean, you said just 5 months ago you had no idea.
No, and that's the thing. I think, you know, there's a reason why doctors say go to your physical every year. Men get your prostate checked, you know. Women go and get your, you know, check your breasts, all that other stuff. Because there's a reason for that. You know, they've done all these studies and things like that, and people are just take it for granted, take their health for granted. And I'm like, I used to think that my life was hard. Single mom, 2 kids, taking care of my mother with Alzheimer's disease, and, you know, working a slew of things, doing a bunch of stuff. And I used to think my life was tough. And I'm like, man, I would take that life back in a second, you know, because there's definitely something,
some health issue, right?
Yeah, for sure. So, but definitely do that, and try and encourage, you know, definitely take care of yourselves. That's a responsibility you have to yourself if you want to, you know, be healthy, you know.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
Freska, I know you're into physical fitness. You're in phenomenal shape. Has your cancer set you back from doing what you love to do, which is martial arts or anything? Have you gotten into the groove back of exercising?
No. Well, right now I have.
Because you look great, by the way.
Yes. Oh, thanks. I I actually have. You know, my incision was is under my armpit, so there was a little bit of what do you call that?
Scarring.
Well, yeah, there's a little bit of
scar tissue,
and
irritation, bruising,
yeah. Chafing.
And what is it when you can't reach your, you know, when you're, tongue tied, when you're when you can't reach to do things.
In pain.
What is it? In pain? No, I just have and. What is it? What did you say?
Mobility. Your mobility is like.
You're immobile.
Restricted.
Yeah. Really? Yes. So there's a little bit of that, and plus the tissue has to repair itself. So I am sore. The lady was like, "Oh," I go, "What's gonna?" I asked my the lady, how do they numb you up? God, I can't. How did I become a DJ? Anesthesiologist. I asked her. I was like, "Hey, what's the recovery time on this?" You know, because I want to go back and work out. And she goes, "Oh, you're gonna probably feel like you got socked in the chest real hard." And I was like, oh, "Okay, well, I know what that feels like." So it should be fine, you know. And it does kind of feel like that, like I got socked in the back, like under by my armpit. But other than that, the recovery surgery wise has been fine. But I think to myself, it could not have happened at a worse time financially, but it couldn't have happened at a better time physically, because this whole year I've been like, trying to gear up to do some competitions and stuff with getting fit and all this. And I've probably been in the best shape of my life since, I don't know.
Since we met?
Maybe. Probably. Like maybe since I used to run track in college. That's, And yeah, so I'm like, okay, if I got to do chemo, let's go. When? Tell me the date. I'll be there early. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah. And then I heard that there's this contraption you could put on your head to hopefully keep your hair. So I'll be trying that probably if that's the route we got to go.
Yeah.
Because chemo has to come before radiation. So I definitely have to do radiation because that just kind of comes with the territory.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought chemo and radiation was sort of the same thing.
So chemo, there's a pill apparently, but then it also comes in an IV. And then I'd be there for 3 hours getting the IV put in my system. And then I would wait 3 weeks. This isn't even if I have to do it because we're not sure yet. And then you go back in for another session, wait 3 weeks for the body to recover, then come in for another 3-hour session, and then wait 3 weeks. So there's a 3-week interval before you do another session. And they said I would have probably, if I did, have to do 4 to 6. So it would be a 4-month chemotherapy deal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pill thing I heard was not that fun as well because my friend has it.
Yeah.
And he said he was taking the pill and some sort of infection built up on his tongue.
Oh.
And he wasn't able to taste anything, not even water or nothing.
Yeah, I heard that is definitely a side effect. Is like things just taste different.
Yeah, it was like
taste
all bad.
different. And you have like nausea, and you vomiting, and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh, it sounds like when you're pregnant. So.
Sounds
like fun.
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
And they want to give you a pill for the nausea and then
yeah,
some weed
yeah.
for that. And
So I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I talk about it, and they're like, gosh, you sound so like happy or whatever, and I'm like, I look at it like, you know what, I was the chosen one, so you know what, just bring it, because I'm gonna kick its ass.
Yeah. If more people thought like you did about it, and reacted the way you did, they would beat it. More, two people get depressed and they bring themselves down and they don't want to do anything and they just sit there and they wait for it to kill them.
Yeah. Yeah. So be proactive. Do you go to the doctor and stuff like that and take it head on, man.
But as a woman under 40, we don't think of that stuff like, oh, we need to get a mammogram because, it usually starts at the age of 40.
Yeah. That's when they start doing mammogram.
Correct.
Mammograms. And, for me, I was always like, I don't have big boobs. So it was kind of one of those things where I never really cared. And I think it was just, cared in a sense where I didn't have to check, and it was kind of a joke where I was like, this stupid cancer, they ended up the doctor took up tissue from boobs I wish I had maybe were bigger and stuff like that. I was like, isn't that how rude, but yes, it doesn't discriminate. So it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It doesn't matter if you're super fit or you're super sick. It will find you if it wants to. So, yeah.
What about alternative methods? Are you open to that?
I'm totally open to that.
Really?
I'm totally open to that.
I mean, there's obviously all kind of, in the homeopathic world, there's definitely room for, linking ailments in our bodies to our lifestyle.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then, obviously, there's sort of a transformation of lifestyle that could help actually reverse those same ailments that were caused by our lifestyle.
Yes, absolutely.
So
Thanks,
are you open
Randy.
to that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I'm doing research now. I'm talking to a lot of my friends that actually are into the whole holistic avenue, and
I'm gonna send you a bunch of stuff.
I love it. I love it.
I'm totally into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And I understand from what I have, from friends that cancer likes to live in like acidic bodies, and it loves to feed off of sugars and things like that. So I'm definitely eating more organic foods and not eating beef that's shot up with hormones and things like that.
And it's very acidic and that kind of thing.
Yeah. So
all animal meat, all animal products are high in acid. And so cancer thrives in an acidic environment. Everyone that's ever been diagnosed with cancer has also been found to have an acidic environment in their body.
Bodies.
So the goal is to alkalize your body, right? With water or the right kind of foods, namely green foods.
Kale,
my favorite food.
Yes, you can mix that in Visalis.
That's right. That's what I do.
Nice plug.
No problem.
But even
something. What's your website again?
followmychallenge.com. Is that the website you're talking about?
Thanks, Randy.
There you go.
So, but everything like celery, cucumber, spinach,
I see
anything
bananas
green.
too. If you wait for the black spots on the bananas.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That also helps out.
Oh, we have some in the kitchen right now.
Hey, you guys are gonna throw them away.
Oh my God! Please eat it.
Nice. Carmen, do you have a question for Freska?
Actually, it's less of a question, but more of a comment that you're talking about the Facebook page. And I know quite a few people, believe it or not, with cancer, different types.
Yeah.
And I've gone through all stages. In fact, my father's just starting his as well. He just got with prostate cancer.
My dad had that too.
Yeah, a good friend of mine had testicular cancer, and he
mine
went
too.
through the whole situation. And my whole thing with the social thing is such an important thing. Like you said, it was such a whirlwind. You found the bump, and within a week you already had your surgery, and now it's just you don't have time to stop and think, and get ready for yourself. So I think that social thing is such a huge part of it when others are supporting you. You have people to support you there, because there'll be times you're going to feel down.
Oh yeah.
And there'll be times that you feel tired. You just don't want to go on, but you have someone there behind you to push you along the way. Now, is there anybody in particular that you have helping you along the way, or are you just mainly doing the Facebook thing?
There's actually a lot of folks that have gotten together to help me. I don't want to leave anybody out, but Jeremy, from Liquid Nitro, had also got together with DL to Arson, and they're putting a shirt together for me. And also my friend East in Hawaii, Mix TV, and my really, really good friend Joey Gila.
What's up, Joey?
Yeah. Oh, he says hi, by the way. Yes, and so does DL.
Hey, brother. What's up, brother?
Yeah. I mean, there's just so many people. Janelle, the mixtress, is making some bracelets for me.
Janelle.
Yeah. So you remember. So there's there are some days times where I'm just like, I can't lie, I'm disappointed, but at the same time, I'm very motivated to just, raise awareness. And, of course, I want to see my girls grow up, my daughters, so there's just no way that this is going to take me early.
Always good to have a motivation.
Yes, most definitely. It's a good question, or a good
yeah, so
conversation
if
there.
the doctors tell you, hey, you have to take some sort of medications, and you have alternate decisions on what you would take, would you rather do I know some people do the medicinal route, and I know like Joey and Pete and here are all gonna get happy when you say that word.
Would I do that?
Would you do that rather than over the counter or pharmacy pills?
I don't know. I mean, I definitely don't want to exclude what is going to help me. So, I mean, if that is a route, that I'll definitely do more research on that and see what else is how that will actually work in my body, and because I've heard that that helps with so many things. So, and a friend of mine, Ryan Monsanto, had actually I had actually gone out to their facility out in Hercules, and they do a lot of research with cannabinoids and things like that.
Cannabinoids.
Yeah, cannabinoids.
Is that what they call it now?
External something where you can, that it does have cannabis extract and things like that. That has a lot of healing aspects. I mean, you can't get high off of it. It's
oh really?
Yeah, you can't get high off of it.
It more curbs your nausea and everything.
Yeah, and it curbs a bunch of different things. So that's definitely an avenue that I was going to explore as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's not I would probably do the same thing because there's not many side effects in that. All these pills have, the pills I take have side effects. So I mean, I wouldn't want to have all these side effects on top of side effects when you can try that first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I got to see what my alternatives
and the only
are.
side effect you'll get is you'll get hungry.
You might gain a little weight,
a little sleepy, and maybe throw up. Like Joey a couple times, but
Yeah.
Well, yeah. This is good information. Everyone's sharing details on how we can combat this predator of sort. That
it really is a predator. I used to think of it like you watch that movie Terminator. It's like that living in your body. Well, and I'm like, what? Get out of here.
Well, all I got to say, Freska, everyone, as Stallion pointed out, if everyone that was going through terminal ailments or ailments that were very severe,
Yeah.
have that same perspective as you do.
Definitely.
That, to me, I have no doubt that you're going to win this.
Thank
just
you.
off of the spiritual belief.
Thank you.
And we got Homer here, which
Yeah,
I want you to consult with him because he's going to add on to that spiritual belief
Awesome.
1,000-fold.
Great.
So I think your word as far as what you're going to move forward with this and battle it head on, hey, we're with you 100%, and we're going to be there at the finish line to say, yes, we supported you 100%,
thank
and
you.
everyone else around your inner circle is going to be proud of you when you finally beat this.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
And may I
You're
add to
welcome.
that? I mean, you said you want to raise, with health insurance and stuff. It's not going to cover everything, and you want to raise money. I mean, we're all into marathon running. I think we should put something together that we run
Absolutely.
for Freska, Team Freska,
Yes.
all the way.
Thank you.
And
guys.
we would love
could
to
do
do
that.
that. We're Glam, Randy here,
And I'll just like
Seeker.
drive next to you guys.
Cheer us on with your personal, your
I'm
personality.
willing to run another half marathon for you.
Yeah, girl. Thank you.
When is your
Thank
actual
you.
first event that you know of?
We're gonna have a benefit. We're trying to get a venue right now. I have a lot of artists that have been so kind to donate their talent and stuff to come out. That will hopefully be the end of January. Now we're looking probably at early February.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, keep us posted because Stallion and I will combine our efforts to help out in any way.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll donate our
Equipment.
DJing and
Yeah.
everything.
Oh wow!
Pistol
Thanks.
Pete come out. We'll get in the mix, and then every tip that we get, we'll put it towards your.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
absolutely.
you.
Yeah.
That's a done
We'll
deal.
make sure we
Yeah.
get tips for songs so we can give it to you.
Exactly.
Beatbox.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna
Yeah.
get that all organized for
appreciate
you,
it.
Fresca.
Thank you.
All I gotta say is thank you very much for being able to come on the show.
Well, thank you. And it's your
especially-
birthday. And you were
Exactly.
talking about cancer on your birthday.
No,
But thank you.
Like I
Thank
said, it's very important to me to have everyone out there be aware of your situation because the birthday thing, that's not going to matter if you're not going to be here next year because that's what we're all going to look forward to and
Thank
so forth.
you.
And I'm trying to keep focus on you while Randy takes a freaking
I
picture in the
know.
back. All right. Once again, thank you. We're going to go ahead and take a quick music break and be back with our shouts and plugs to close out this special edition of the Slam Show. And this one's a little hip-hop mega mix I put together a little while ago. Enjoy, everyone. We'll be right back.
Yeah, 1972.
To this face down, ass to this.
Oh shit, check it up. I'm moving like the gypsy. Stop, fall back it up now. Let me see your hips swing. Oh shit, shake it up. I'm moving like the gypsy. Pick it up then dip it low. Pick it up then do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. When I hit the dance floor, I be do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. If you wide up, do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. When I hit the dance floor, I be do the stanky leg.
in stadiums, the shady spits his flow. Nuts they go, macadamian, they go so ballistic, whoa. He can make them look like bozos, he's wondering if he should spit this slow. Fuck no, go for broke, his cook just wanna throw, but oh no. He ain't had him a boss like this since the last time that he overdosed. They've been waiting patiently for Pinocchio to poke his nose back into the game, and they know rap will never be the same as before. Bashing in the brains of these hoes and establishing a name as he goes. The passion and the flame is ignited, you can't put it out once we light it. This shit is exactly what the fuck that I'm talking about when we riot. You dealing with a few true villains who stand inside of the root, true spilling and spit true feelings until our two feelings come flying up out of our mouths. Never mind it. Payback, motherfucker, for the way that you doubted me. How's it taste? When I slap the taste out of your mouth with the bass so loud that it shakes the place. I'm Hannibal Lecter, so just in case you're thinking of saving face, you ain't gonna have no face to say by the time I'm through with this place. So Dre,
been a thug since I had the cream gullet lies.
Well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding, says a bridesmaid to a waiter. Yes, but what a shame the poor groom's bride is a whore.
Then I played my old shit, it went something like this. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the bitches, slapping the hoes. Went to the park to get the scoop. Knuckleheads out there, cold shooting some hoops.
Bitches are plenty, sipping my glass full of Henny. Hands on my semi, automatic kill for pennies. Approach for contact, cause I'm live, I multiply. Soon as I open fire, niggas die with open eyes. Scared to take a nap, it's a trap, a long maze. Dreaming of getting stacks, making scratch the wrong way. What the song say? We murder motherfuckers dead. Blackout, blow the track out, my lyrics never fail me.
Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Ice cream, ice job, ice cream, ice job.
Immaculate dream, make red back skin. I've been waiting for your sign with a home tattoo. Happy birthday to you, was created for It'll take a little time, might take a little cry to come undone now.
I'ma be on the next lap. I'ma be rocking over that bass trap. I'ma be on the next lap. I'ma be rocking over that bass trap. I'ma be on the next lap. I'ma be rocking over that bass trap. I'ma be rocking over that bass trap. I'ma be rocking over that bass trap. I'ma be on to the next one, on to the next, I'm on to the next one, on to the next, I'm on to the next one, on to the next, I'm on to the next one, on to the next. Hold up.
Freeze. Music, please.
Come on, you got that tic-tac gangsta.
Talking up thug style.
Tic-tac gangsta. Come on, you got that tic-tac gangsta.
Nigga, don't act like a bitch. That's why I don't got love for bitch. Oh, that's why Too Short need 40 say so homie, please don't marry that bitch.
It's packed. Homies don't know how to act. We the max. VIPs in the back with a stack of numbers. My homies like them dumber. We oughta get them smarter. Baby, take my order. The only shark that swam in here in no water. Got your daughter doing things you don't think she oughta. Got the order to slaughter any ass like that. You know how to lonely act off the cognac. Brainiac with maniac Mac Kid. Down to get this out of town party crack in. Call me back in so we can smoke a dub. Down to bump all these freaks at the club. Everybody likes when the girls shake something. Don't pull nothing. We ain't dumping. We just bumping and banging like it ain't nothing wrong. Yeah. Shake it off, take it off, break it off, make it soft. Shake it off, take it off, break it off.
break it off, make it soft. Shake it off, take it off, break it off, make it soft. Shake it off, take it off, break it off, make it soft. Yeah. You're the baddest motherfucker. Yeah. You're the baddest motherfucker. It's time. Stand up. It's time. Stand up. It's time. Stand up.
Hey DJ, bring that back.
It's time. Stand up. It's time. Stand up. It's time. Stand up.
Hey DJ, bring that back.
Hello. Good morning. Let's go. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Let's go. Hello. Get your hands up. 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 My man Buster. Huh. This is it, y'all. Check it out. This is it, y'all. Check it out. This is it, y'all. Check it out. This is it, y'all. Check it. Come on. It's a party out here. That's right. It's a party out here. It's a party out here. That's right. It's a party out here.
May I have your attention, please?
Yeah. Bounce. Come on. Bounce. Break it down.
I repeat. May I have your attention, please?
Yeah. Bounce. Come on. Bounce. Break it down.
I repeat.
I party like a rock star, look like a movie star, play like an all-star, like a porn star. I party like a rock star, look like a movie star, play like an all-star, like a porn star. I party like a rock star, look like a movie star, play like an all-star, like a porn star, like a porn star, like a porn star, like a porn star.
Yeah, like a porn star. That's the Slam mega mix of my hip hop mixtape volume 4. Welcome everyone back to the Slam Show. This is our shouts and plugs to close out this episode. And as we always do, we start off with the lovely Lady Sage.
Thank you. Well, first and foremost, Freska, we love you, and you're gonna totally beat this girlfriend, and we're here for you all the way. Just holler, and we'll be here.
Thank
Whatever
you.
you need from us.
Thank you.
Of course, Randy is a seeker, longevity seeker. I mean, you have so much AKA aliases. I can't keep up.
Tiger Woods.
It's so nice to have you back here, especially
you.
the first of the year episode.
Thank you.
Slam and Sam, happy birthday. My special guy. You're awesome.
Yes, I am special. Thank you very much.
Everyone here in the studio, BTME, hello to you guys, and JT Rock, Bad Karma, DJ Stallion, shout out to everyone here. And of course to all of our sponsors, I'm going to read one briefly. Drinkware, Perfect 10, Liquid Nitro, Spellwine, Baymanda, Vuku Vodka, Natural Life Foods, our affiliates EF Production, 112. And again, my calendar signing is tomorrow at Parlari. It's on Lust Thursdays. And Fatal Femmes, shout out to you girls. We'll be going tomorrow at the event. And again, the calendar signing starts at midnight.
I won't be going. You will be.
No, Fatal Femmes are.
Okay. DJ Stallion.
All right, first off, the Freska, thank you for coming out and sharing us what you're going through, but we're 100% behind you.
Thanks.
So kick its ass, and we'll be there to help you. Lady Sage, Slam and Sam, Bad Karma. The Seeker is back.
Yes, sir.
Pistol Pete. And then we got JT Rock sitting here, sober.
What's his other nickname?
JT Barf. DJ Barf. DJ Throw Up. BTME, Pistol Pete, Drewski, Homer. And our sponsors, we got, Firehouse 37, Dickie's Barbecue, Davino's, Kinder's, Vuku Vodka, Speltich Wine, Natural Life Foods, Liquid Nitro, Perfect Tan. They were chilling with us last night. Voss Water, we're still waiting on that. Niner Empire, Drinker, What Up, Aunt, and online listeners, my parents.
Nice. All right, Bad Karma.
Well, I'd like to thank Slam and Sam, Lady Sage, and Stallion as always. Freska and Seeker, nice to meet you, and wish best of luck to both of you. And especially you, Freska. We'll be keeping in touch and making sure you're doing all right. Homer, Pistol, BTME, JT Rock. Thank you guys for coming by and hanging out. It's like about 80 degrees in here right now with everybody in here. So I'm afraid to go outside. I'm probably going to freeze off.
And Drewski, he's partying right now.
Oh, yeah, Drewski.
He's
What about Drewski?
He's chilling with Mary Jane.
Oh, there you go. All right. Let's move over to the Seeker.
Well, guys, this has definitely been a kickoff to 2013. I love it. Thanks for the invitation to be back here, Slam and Sam.
You're most
Happy
welcome.
birthday to you, sir.
Thank you.
Great to see you, Lady Sage,
Thank
Pistol
you.
Pete. Nice to meet you. And Homer, nice to meet you, Bad Karma. Good to see you again, DJ Stallion. BTME, great hanging out with you guys. JT Rock. Love you, bro. Party on, right? And then definitely to, I feel like Freska is the real guest here, and definitely want to support everything that you're doing. Anything you need as far as someone to run, half a marathon or something like
Awesome.
that, I volunteer. So
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Well said, Mr. Seeker.
Mr. How did you get Seeker? Was that another show?
No, what happened was I have an alias called Longevity Seeker on Facebook and whatnot. And
I've seen that, yeah.
when they first invited me to the show, they were like, "No, Longevity Seeker is just too damn long," So we truncated it to Seeker. I think that was Lady Sage and was it Sally maybe, and we just called it Seeker.
You even got a Facebook called The Seeker.
The Seeker.
That's right.
Wow.
And I think your profile on the Facebook is you in the booth, I think.
The Seeker.
Well said.
What booth?
The sound booth.
Oh, okay.
The toll booth where he works.
Fresco, take it away.
Oh my gosh! Happy birthday, Sam.
Thank you.
I've known you 20 years, bro.
Whoa!
Yeah,
That
and
is
this is
scary.
Throwback.
Yeah. So thank you so much for the invitation, and of course, Lady Sage, my boy Stallion. I've known you for just as long.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and we got Homer, Pistol Pete. What's up, dude? And then there is Karma.
Yeah, remember all the names.
I should have pointed it out. Like BTME, the Seeker, JT Rock, and sorry,
Clockwork.
Clockwork.
And that's his birthday today.
Happy birthday to you. Man, gosh, I've had such a great time, and thank you for giving me the platform to just talk. Because as you know, it's very therapeutic for me to talk about it because it's important.
Yeah, and
So-
it's part of your recovery and your treatment.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
It's all good.
It's happy birthday.
Thank you. Any shouts specifically?
A specific, oh gosh, definitely my daughters, Isabella and Alexia. Mommy loves you. Mommy's going to be around for a very, very long time, so don't you worry at all. And, my sister, my mom, and, my family and friends. I mean, I don't want to miss anyone, so I'm not even going to go that route.
Yeah.
But
it's just a big broad thank you to everyone. Yeah. Believe me, when I do mine, I have to do it too.
So just go and check yourselves, go feel on your breasts and your chests right now. And it only takes, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Do it every month.
Yeah. And that little 10 minutes will save your life.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
Well,
yeah.
Okay, I'll go
Happy
ahead.
birthday.
Thank you, Fred. I'd like to go ahead and close out the Shouts and Plugs segment. I'd like to thank my entire crew going down. It is Lady Sage, DJ Stallion, Bad Karma. Our guest co-host from way back, Seeker, thank you for being able to make it.
Very welcome.
And everyone that's here right now, Pistol Pete, Homer, BTME, breaking down BTME, Bane, Andrew, Clockwork, happy birthday, brother. And he has the same birthday, and he just wants to be in the shadows and saying, okay, I'm just going to be cool, and I want to thank you for that. But at the same time, you get to share the same limelight as well because we share the same birthday.
And then we're all going out to the Deja Vu tonight. His turn to go on stage tonight.
Oh, there you go. And also JT Rock. Why does everyone kind of like hesitate when they're saying his name?
Because
I'm about to stutter.
I'd like to thank all the sponsors and affiliates out there because without you guys, there is no Slam Show. And also to everyone that's in the chat room, O-Town, we have Goozy from the Rocket Scientists, and Von Bon, B. Lim, and everyone. Thank you. And all.
Oh, Brian's on there?
Exactly.
It's Lim on there?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, B.
There you go. There you go. And everyone that's not in the chat room, that's just going ahead and just watching the show without logging in. Tis, you got to log in because we won't know who the hell you are.
Yeah.
And
It's better to log in.
Exactly.
It is, actually.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Love that part.
Oh, you love a lot of stuff. Also, just basically, everyone, we're going to kick off this 2013 phenomenal. And having this type of discussion with Freska on the air to talk about it just sets the momentum in a positive way. So I just want to say extra special thanks to you, Freska, for being able to make it.
Well, thank you.
And like we all stated, we're going to make things happen to support you 100% with everything in our artillery, in our arsenal to help you out. That's a guarantee. All right, as we always do, we have our drawing for the Slam Show TV EPN goodies. And without further ado, I'll give the bowl, which has the names of individuals that liked our fan page. So if you haven't liked our page, be sure to like it so you go ahead and be in the drawing. So we'll give this to Freska and have Randy pick out this week's winner.
Wow, there's so many people in this room. I kind of like overlooked that Pistol Pete. Shout out to you. I'm sorry. And Homer right next to me. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think I didn't give a shout out to Homer.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So do I just open this up and read it, or?
Yes, sir. Who is this week's winner?
Aki Star.
Okay.
Is that Aki or Aki?
Aki
Star.
Aki Star, congratulations!
Congratulations, Aki Star.
You get a Slam Show prize package that's going to be real cool.
Aki Star.
Oh, you're going to sing for us? Yeah. You're too funny. All right, we're going to go ahead and close out the show. This mix coming up is from the Rocket Scientists. It's Blast Off, number 4, Goozy. Solars, you're the man. Men, keep it going. Let's have a good evening. Take care, everyone.
Peace. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, old man.
Happy birthday.
Oh.
Cool. 36, ride with that nigga. You know we smoking on geese. Diamonds out for me, they say, how can I meet you? Got a condo on my wrist, girl, I'm cashing out. Got a condo around my neck, girl, I'm cashing out. 36, ride with that nigga. What's that birthday money?
that way. Nobody likes the records that way. Alright.
I've been watching you like the hawk in the sky. Yeah, you are my prey. Boy, I promise you, if we keep bumping heads, I know that one of these days we gon' hook it up, probably talk on the phone. We'll see, I don't know if that's good. I've been holding back this secret from you. I probably shouldn't tell it, but if I let you know, you can tell it. Are you responsible? So I'm not just saying about. Is it my goal? Is it your goal? Sometimes I get it done. Right now I'm not about. Say yes, yes or no. 'Cause I really somebody. Tell you there's somebody.
Never ever think that love
about my business. I'm 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 about my business. Nigga, I'm about my business. I'm about my business. Nigga, I'm about my business.
Just came to serve. I could stick around and get along with you. Hello. Doesn't really mean that I'm into you. Hello. You're alright, but I'm your darling to enjoy the party. Don't get too excited, cause that's all you'll get from me. Hey, yeah, I think you're cute, but really you should know. I just came to say.
Nigga, I'm about my business. 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 Nigga, I'm about my business. I'm about my business. Nigga, I'm about my business. 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 I'm about my business.
Now do the ladies run this motherfucker? I do the ladies run this